Yo, 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 what it is, internet land. And you probably can't hear anything I said because I guess I should put on my seatbelt. I guess that's still a thing, right? Safety. It's kind of funny because I want to talk to you about safety, okay? There is a gigantic misconception about what safety is. Safety can mean so many different things, and a lot of it is in our head, right? A lot of it is what we perceive we are, even though everybody else says that's wrong. Okay, case in point. So, I was working with a company and for a short while, and one of the theories of their CTO was that, well, if somebody wants to hack us, they're going to hack us, doesn't matter what we do. And that sort of rubbed me the wrong way. I've been, managing IT, building IT, web-based stuff for a very long time, okay, over 2 decades. And I was with AOL when they were 1.0. And totally young, naive dude, right? Just excited to get in there and put some zeros and ones together and make something happen. And so this really rubbed me the wrong way. And I was in charge, of making sure that they were compliant with their contractual agreements about security and certification requirements about security. So it really rubbed me the wrong way that somebody would have an attitude who's in charge of all IT. It is in charge of it. That says, well, if they want to get in, they're just going to get in. That is just funny to me. And if you feel the same way, fellow people, hey, that's your cup of tea. But when your stuff gets hacked and when your system gets compromised because you didn't put anything in place, guess who's to blame? So yeah, we had a major conflict of interest. I thought things should be secure. He thought people are just going to hack it anyways, so what's the point? And, let's have a little bit different attitude on that. Let's have a little different attitude on our life. How does that translate into our lives? It's like security can be real, physical, something in place, like you lock your front door at night, not because you hate everybody outside, right? But because you want to keep the people inside safe, because you don't know everything that's outside, right? You don't know your enemies. You don't even know if you have enemies that aren't really your enemies. It's random, right? Something just happens. You leave your car door unlocked. It's noticeably unlocked. You got some stuff valuable in the front seat. Some bad dude walks by, or just some, moment of opportunity, and he opens your door and snakes it. Isn't that the same thing? Isn't it the same thing as having the mindset of, well, if somebody's going to take it, they're going to take it. See, here's the thing, guys. If that door was locked, maybe they wouldn't have taken it because they wouldn't have gone through the trouble of trying to hack the door, trying to unlock the door, right? If the stuff wasn't in the front seat, open to the public view, maybe the person wouldn't have looked through the window and gone, I should take that, right? Don't let people see what you got. Don't give people access, easy access. Create some methods of deterrence, such as in IT, we have simple things called, I don't know, maybe this is like a new thing where like you install something on your computer and it detects, it scans all incoming and outgoing things to make sure it's not infected with a virus or malware or ransomware or vaporware or one of my favorite ones, crypto jackers. Those are cool. Look it up. You know me. have my moments on my way to b-ball. At 5 o'clock in the morning is a magical time. Try waking up that time every day, see what happens. It's like you have 2 days in one. Anyways, so yeah, you can install things on your systems. You can put surveillance cameras on your systems. You can monitor log files, right? Security cameras, meaning, you know, in your physical systems, your physical areas, you know, so somebody doesn't walk in and walk out with your valuable stuff that you left hanging around. You know, sort of like a wireless access point that has a ridiculously stupid, easy password. You know, something like that that's connected to all the other computers on your network that are connected to all your main systems that keep your business functioning and make you who you are. So, yeah. You know that whole thing about chains, weak links? Guess what? Thieves, hackers, mischievous people. Hello! You guys look for what? The weakest link. Something easy to get into. An unlocked car door. Or an unprotected system that has no log files. Or no guard dogs or doors or anything. It's wide open, right? It's literally begging you to go in there and take it. That's what's happening. And it's happening in so many different companies, guys, not just, you know, specific companies that I can't even say because I signed an agreement that said I'd never tell anybody about that, so they shall be nameless. But it happens. And if you're with a company that does that, or contracting through a company that does that, warn them. Be that person who says, you know what, I'm not okay with this. I don't feel comfortable bringing down large data sets without any protection on my system. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is that like something weird to like speak up anymore? People are so afraid to lose their job or lose their position or look like an idiot to the idiot that's at charge. Seriously, guys. We need to protect our systems. We need to protect our lives, the things that bring us, you know, income, that you know, that help us out, that we worked for. Okay? I didn't work over 20 years in an industry just to work for a company or many companies and have my reputation tarnished because they made choices that compromise the integrity of everything that they are trying to build and all the people that they support by having a company. You know, lives do matter. People are not resources, even though they can be a resource for you if you listen. The most valuable thing that we can do is to have open minds about things and to listen to the people that we hire. We hired them for a reason, right? For expertise, for whatever. Maybe we like their smile. Maybe they were totally just cool and whatever, you know? Don't throw away that type of thing. Try to do something for that person to make them feel valuable. Make them feel like they can contribute. You know, the most important person in your company is the first person that they come in contact with. And it's usually the most undervaluated, the most devalued, the most taken advantage of person in the entire company. And that's a secretary. That's someone who is talking to the people that walk in your door first. You know? It's not the CEOs, it's not the CTOs, it's not, you know, the CFOs, it's not the cuckoos. It ain't anybody who has to see anything. They could come and go and their company's still gonna survive, but that, you know, your receptionist is out for a day. There you go. But that can also be another weak point, right? if they are undervalued and underpaid and just don't give a freaking crap about their job because you don't give a crap about them, there you go. There's another weak point in your business, and it's a personal weak point. You know, people try to say business is business. It's bullshit. You know, business is people, okay? And by saying business is business, you're making a person a thing. You're making him an inanimate object, something you could discard, you know, at will. And, you know, and instead of hurting people, oh, you're just helping them transition, you know, or something like that. And I don't want this to sound ranty or anything like that. You know, people make decisions based off of limited information sometimes. And usually it's because they didn't do enough research, or they're assuming things, or there's ulterior motives involved. And so the whole point of this whole thing, I guess, started with my seatbelt, but I wanted to talk about security anyways. Even this is a form of fake security. Yeah, it's going to hold me in my seat, but it could also trap me. So be careful on what you do out there, guys. It is a world where if doors are left open and you leave your goods on the table or the seat or your company open with a non-respected individual who feels like they don't matter, there are weak links everywhere, and there are people that are looking to take advantage of those weak links. So, if anything, don't be the weak link. Speak up. Don't be afraid that somebody's going to fire you because you speak up. Have integrity. If your name's on something, make sure that it represents you well. If it doesn't, don't put your name on it. I value my integrity, and I value what I can bring to companies if they'll listen to me. I'm not saying I'm always right, but I am saying that I always see the signs of what makes a company wrong. I can tell you what companies are going to fail after I analyze their systems, and pretty much when they're going to fail, and what challenges that are going to happen because they refuse to put certain things into place. Some things are as simple as $100 a month, guys. Like antivirus software. You can take a company that has about 50 people, and for less than $100 a month, you can secure the whole thing. Asset management, the whole thing. Something really simple, you know, that companies won't do because they're already spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars per month on stupid stuff that doesn't even matter, you know. Anyways, guys, I hope you find any value in any of these videos. If you like them, like them. If you want to say something, you know. I just think that there's a lot of pain that we're going to go through in the IT industry because there's a lot of people in charge that just need to go away. Need to do something different because they are ineffective and largely delusioned. Take care, guys. Peace out. I'm going to go shoot some hoopage. Bye.